No, again, international break.
Yeah.
Long
Boring weekend.
But let's make it a little bit fun.
How? How will make it fun?
Yeah, it's just like now. We have already 8 weeks into the season.
Yeah.
We can talk about it.
Sure.
I can put in 8 questions for you, and you can answer to me, and we can have a nice discussion over it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That will make our day today. Yeah.
And you watch us as well.
Yeah, yeah. So I have picked up some 8 of the very important points up till now in the season, and we will discuss them. And what I would like to know first from you is, do you think war in its present situation, because there was a lot of discussion on war in different games like Wolves, Man United, and on the top of it, Liverpool, Tottenham, it was like a disaster for war. So do you think war in its present form is okay or need improvements? And if yes, what kind of improvements do you expect?
It really needs improvement. It seriously needs improvement. There is a VAR protocol in which if there's an offside goal, if the referee declares it offside, it still has to be checked by VAR, and the lines have to be drawn to check if the player is offside or onside.
Okay.
This rule was not used during the game, during the Luis Diaz goal in Liverpool versus Tottenham. Had that goal went in, that game would have been very different.
But I think when they released the audio after that, the
It seemed more
discussion
like-
between referees was more like a friendly chat, not really the serious war discussion over a goal being disallowed.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
bit of a
It was-
miscommunication as well.
I don't think it was miscommunication, because at one point of time they were saying yes, yeah, it's off. Then again they are saying, and then there was, at that time game was stopped, and somebody said them ki you cannot talk to referee and do it. They should have done it, because it was such a big decision.
Yeah.
It was not a subjective decision, because it was a clear decision where the ball was in the goal, fair and square. No,
Yeah.
these kind of decisions are really means killing football, killing the interest of fans. No,
Not interesting. Actually, VAR is trying to make it more interesting to be honest.
I don't think so. It's more frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the second thing what I would like is the discussion between the referee and the VAR should be
Serious.
No, should be there live for the spectators also, because they can listen to what they are talking.
So you want the audio and the video also
Yeah.
of what is going on in the conversation.
Yes, so that's how they can improve it. That's what my understanding is. But on the contrary, there were a couple of games like it was Man United and
Wolves.
Brentford, and then there was another between Tottenham and it was the red card Luton Town.
Yeah.
The refereeing was very good. We should appreciate them also at some point of time, because some of those games were really well refereed,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Despite-
war to stay, but make little bit changes, make protocol clear.
But overall, VAR, it could be improved, but I don't think it needs to be replaced.
Okay. So next question is, who do you think after 8 games will win Golden Boot?
This is a really tough question. There are some contenders. Of course, the big man Erling Haaland, never out of this discussion. 8 goals already for him. Then there's Son Heung-min with all 6 goals,
Okay.
just winning September Player of the Month. Mohamed Salah is also back on track, 5 goals for him as well.
Okay.
And then there are a few surprising, like Brian Mbeumo's 4 goals, and Hwang Hee-chan. He's been
Okay,
on
he is
goals.
also there.
5 for 6.
And in last 2 games, 2 or 3 games, Haaland was really quiet.
Quiet, yeah.
Yeah, isn't
See,
it?
Wolves only gave him 1 chance, Arsenal gave him none.
Yeah, and it seems like now the defenders are getting used to him, and they have a plan to stop him.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
I think it was last year, this is a new guy, they didn't know what he was capable of. This year, now they know that they really need to give him a small area to operate in,
Okay.
and it sort of stops him. Of course, he still only needs 1 touch to score, but they're not letting him get that.
letting him that, getting that. Yeah, but still, if you have to put a bet on one player to score, who will win the Golden Boot, what will be your answer?
Haaland.
Okay, you are going with Haaland.
Yeah.
I still think Salah will make it.
I don't think it'll be that last year 36 goals,
Okay.
but 24, 25, and he'll still win it.
Oh, next is surprisingly there are so many red cards. So almost I think around 20.
Yeah, past 20.
Yeah. So what do you think? Why there are so many red cards this year?
There are a few reasons. The first is the rules. The new rules, the yellow cards are becoming quite frequent now. Waste of time. You waste more than like 5-6 seconds and you're just going to get a yellow card straight like that. If you come and start discussing with the referee, yellow card. The rules are becoming stricter and stricter, and yeah, second yellows are becoming more common. Red cards are, I think most of them are from second yellows, some are from the VAR controversy, and some are correct red cards. But yeah, I think it's mostly due to the tighter rules which giving second yellows are happening more now.
Yeah. And I think it will improve the discipline.
Yeah, it is improving.
It is
discipline.
good.
I think after a while the players will get used to the new system, and
Yes.
this will not happen.
Okay. And the next one is this is now the season coming to a point where owners start sacking their managers.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some of the teams not doing good, some of the teams doing really means not doing good, and their managers will be off. So if I say next 3 managers
To
who
get
will be sacked to get the sack, huh?
The first,
What do you think?
I think it's pretty clear and obvious. Paul Heckingbottom. I'm sorry, he's gonna get the sack. Sheffield United have only picked up 1 point so far.
I was
They are
expecting
in
that after Newcastle game
Yeah.
9-0, 8-0, it was
8-0.
8-0. I was expecting that, but they somehow sticked with him.
Yeah, now what's gonna happen?
Okay,
I don't think he's gonna go on longer for much.
okay.
By the end of the month,
Mm-hmm.
he will be out of Sheffield United. Paul Heckingbottom. The second is a bit hurtful and a
Mhm.
bit shocking, but I think it will happen. Vincent Company.
I don't think it will happen. Do you think?
I think that Burnley were the team out of the 3 new promoted teams. Burnley was supposed to be the strongest, and Burnley were the one who was supposed to survive. At
The-
this rate, I don't think Burnley have played well enough.
Yeah, I think they did not play well. That's right, but they are better than Luton and Sheffield United still.
I still think
No?
Luton Town could do this.
I don't know. Okay, so third one.
The third, it's a very obvious call, Mauricio Pochettino. This is
Okay.
gonna, I don't think it'll happen in this month, maybe, but I think before Christmas he'll get the sack. Chelsea, they have a reputation of losing trust in owners early,
Okay.
and I think it'll happen with Mauricio. Although if he continues on this run, 2 wins on a row,
Mm-hmm.
then maybe he could stay, but at this rate, I don't think so.
Okay. So if the next one is if I ask you in the first 8 weeks of the season, what surprised you most?
Which team?
Maybe which player, which team? What surprised you? You were not expecting that, and that happened.
I think almost the entire Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
Yes.
What did they do?
First up, Sam Johnson has the most clean sheets in the league. 4 clean sheets.
Okay.
Odson Edward has scored 4.
Okay.
John Philippe Mateta has got 3 assists.
Okay.
They're doing this while Ezri and Olise are injured and Zaha has left.
Ah.
I expected Crystal Palace to drop down. Their
Mhm.
regular level is mid-table, but I expected them to drop low 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
They have shown me that they won't. Crystal Palace has shocked me.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. You did they analyzed well. For me, the main thing was Aston Villa. Actually, I was thinking Brighton was expected to do what they are doing, but not Aston Villa, and they are now 15 points, 16 points. I don't know.
Yeah, 5th in the
And
league.
that's really good for Aston Villa, and that too with the European football. So for me, the surprise package is Aston Villa.
Shout out to Roy Hudson. He's been more than 500 games in the
Yeah,
Premier League.
that's it. And next up for me is, do you think Tottenham will nick Champions League places? Although they have started very well, they are on the top of the league, but I don't expect them to finish
You don't expect them to
top
stay up
of
there
the
for
league.
too long.
But yeah, I don't expect because their football is very expensive. They play really very open, and thanks to those red cards, otherwise Liverpool could have scored 3-4 goals.
Yeah.
So I am waiting for them to play with Man City, and what will be the score? I'm really worried. So do you think they will nick the Champions League places?
I feel that City are definitely going to get a spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think Liverpool and Arsenal are playing well enough to get a spot.
Mm-hmm.
The last one is going to go to Tottenham. I don't think United and Chelsea can compete at the Champions League level. United will should probably get Europa League. Chelsea could get some European Football Conference League perhaps.
Okay.
And then Newcastle are not the with the European distractions. They're not the same as last year.
Mm-hmm.
Brighton playing the big teams, they can't do it. Yeah, I
But
think
one
that's-
thing is for sure that Tottenham are playing very attractive football.
Very
Their
attractive,
games are really
attractive.
fun to watch,
yes, it's
isn't it?
wonderful football.
And then with Luton, they could show that they can grind the wins also. Means with the 10 men, they were so played so defensive, and they were at it. So there is a there is a will there. So I think they will finish in top 4.
And Postecoglou has got himself 2 Man of the Month awards.
Yes,
August and
that's
September.
wonderful for him. It's a very good start for him in Premier League. Nobody expected that.
The players as well. James
there
Maddison,
is-
August Player of the Month, and Son, September Player of the Month.
Yeah, players responded to their coach also in a good way.
Yeah, they don't need Harry Kane.
Yeah, and then there are three big teams. There are three big teams: Chelsea, Man United, and Liverpool. Where will they finish?
I think Liverpool are going to be somewhere in between second to third place. My money is going to be on second.
Okay.
United, they're in a poor stage, but it's going to get better. So now they'll finish 6th place.
Okay.
And Chelsea, there won't be much improvement there. Chelsea will finish 10th.
I have different opinion on this. I am seeing Chelsea getting better, and because the last 2 games they won, and
You have to take
for
into
me
account.
they will get better.
You have to
And
take into account that they were Fulham and Burnley.
no, that's fine, but still Pochettino, they played Nottingham before and lost. So Pochettino now is getting his philosophy through to the players, and I think they are accepting it and learning it and playing it in that way. So Chelsea will get better. Man United don't have players. Chelsea at least have good young players. Man United doesn't have any players. They are all kind of old, and or some of them are really old, but they are not being able to play in that sense. So for me, Liverpool will finish in top 4, and there is a chance that they can fight for the title also. Chelsea around 5th or 6th, and Man United then 7th or 8th. They will be lucky if they get the European
So
places.
my question is, if you're placing United 6th and Chelsea 8th, sir,
No, I am Chelsea 6th and United 8th.
okay, where are you placing the likes of West Ham, Newcastle, Brighton and Villa?
They will be around those places. They will fight for it.
I feel like they're playing better defensively and attackingly than those two.
Yeah, they are. But it's a long season. They
But
don't
I
have big
think they can
squad,
keep at
man.
it.
I have my
Brighton
doubts.
have strengthened their squad. Villa, they have Thursday nights in Conference League, but they're still doing it. And then Newcastle just beat PSG in the Champions League,
Okay.
and West
Yeah,
Ham as
maybe.
well performed.
And the last one is, will Man City? We expected and we predicted that they will win. It will be whether it will be a cakewalk or there will be a fight.
There's going to be some title fight this season.
You feel that?
Yeah,
Okay.
the star just indicates to you how. At the top, there's Arsenal and Tottenham, both at 20 points, City at 18, and Liverpool at 16.
I think if it is the same situation after 18 weeks or so, after the half of the Premier League,
Then
I
there's
can
gonna
see
be
a
some-
very big fight. But now Man City will start growing into the season,
Yeah.
and once they start getting wins and wins and wins, they never look back. So I think it will not be as easy as when they won by 18 points, 20 points, but still they will comfortably win it.
I think there are two things guaranteed in this title race: City on the up, Tottenham on the down.
Okay. But
So I
one
think-
thing I will say is City players being from the last year they won treble and all, they might be little tired, exhausted, and over the season they will not keep up their performances.
Their
That's what I am
standards,
expecting, and that is the chance for the likes of Arsenal, Liverpool to get into them. And but they have to be brave for that. When they play Man City, just like Arsenal was really good defensively and then nick it in the end, Liverpool also has to do something, and they have to take the game to Man City. That's the only way they can fight for the title. But still, I think Man City has enough in them to win it fourth time.
I
Yeah.
think it's not going to be a takeoff. I feel that their title defense can even end.
Okay. So these are the 8 questions, and I think you will all like them. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.